So following the same topic, theme, whatever, as Simran, women, I want to talk about proposals because I don't think I can quite ever communicate with you my outrage at most proposals. Okay, first of all, it is a fact. A lot of marriages fail. Most marriages fail. Marriages fail. Proposals. Publicly propose to someone is just like... I don't understand how people like it, how people celebrate it, how people like think it's a good thing. Like, it's putting so much pressure on the woman to say yes. If the woman says no, you know everyone's gonna be like, ooh, whoa, like the word. Why would you? First of all, why would you do it in a public place? Like, I don't know, proposal is something quite personal, like intimate between two people, and then just to put so much pressure, like there are especially proposals where you have like the whole family comes and like does a little thing with like family and friends, and it's just like, so you basically assume that they're gonna say yes because otherwise you would not invite family and friends and stuff. And it's just like, even if you know your relationship's going really well and stuff, don't assume that she's gonna say yes, because when you assume that she's gonna say yes, you're not really giving her the option to say no, or let's talk about this later, or let's think about this, let's be rational human beings and actually talk about what this means. Because a proposal does not mean let's get engaged, let's have a wedding. A proposal means we want to be together for the rest of our friggin' lives until we die. I don't think people quite understand that. No way is a proposal okay. And when I talk about proposal, I mean going down on one knee, getting out of the ring and saying, will you marry me? That for me is not okay if you have not talked about marriage before. And by talk about marriage, I mean you have both talked about marriage and you've both agreed that yes, you would like to marry each other. Then it's okay to surprisingly propose, like Jim and Pam did. It's not okay to have maybe discuss marriage, like, oh yeah, maybe one day in the future, and then propose. I don't think that's okay. It would screw, if I was in a relationship and someone did that, it would screw up my relationship with that person, because, I mean, to not have talked about marriage before, and then propose, I think is just dumb. But like, seriously, public proposals, I don't think are okay. It puts so much pressure on the person to say yes, and it should not be the case that someone is pressured to say yes when someone proposes to them. First of all, that's not at all romantic. It's not at all the point of marriage to feel pressured. It's just, marriage is a really big deal, and both parties should have as much time as they like to think about whether they want to get married or not, because it's a really big deal. Both parties should understand if one party does not want to marry the other and not get super offended. Sometimes, you know, getting married is not about whether you love a person or not, it's about whether you want to get married, you know? It's like, I'm sorry, maybe I love you, but I don't want to marry you. That should be okay. I just don't like proposals. I think that it gives one person loads of time to think about it. Usually the guy, you know, gets loads of time to think about whether they want to marry the person, and they get to talk to all their friends about it, and then they propose and they give the woman like 2 seconds, and if she hesitates, it's like, whoa, she doesn't love me. If she says, can we talk about this, it's like, whoa, she does not love me, she doesn't even want to be with me. And if she says no, it's like, okay, well, this relationship is over. But you know, and then everyone else judges her who is around, and it's just like, so in my mind, perfect proposal does not exist because I don't like marriage. But if I did, both parties talk to each other beforehand, not like just before, but like both in agreement that they want to get married, and then one person might want to pop the question at a nice romantic time and, you know, get a ring or whatever. And let's not even discuss the whole ring situation, because I do have a lot of issues with the ring. Sorry that I'm having lots of issues with everything, but I do. Feel free to leave your thoughts. Just to summarise, I think it's weird that one person gets loads of time to think about it, and they put so much pressure on the other person to give an answer really quickly. And it's just like, how do you expect your marriage to work if that is how you are going about it? Bad start. I don't like public proposals because I feel like the minute anyone's around and anyone's watching and like, oh, that's so cute, it's like it puts so much pressure on the person who's been asked to say yes, and I think that that's wrong. There should be no pressure at all. I don't like marriage. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Proposal is not okay. Just a surprise, like, oh look, you know, a surprise down on one knee with a ring proposal before you've talked about it. Let's not even discuss that.